What's up, guys? Bringing you some casual team deathmatch games here. We got a G-Warrior 77 and Force Multiplier in this match. This is from a while back. I got my Shamrock A500 6-star and MK330GL Chrome Edition, and that's at a 5-star. There's G-Warrior rocking the 6-star KPM-5 Nightcrawler. Not bad, pretty cool looking gun. Let me just, I'm gonna see what date these matches were recorded on. Been banking them for a little while here, but finally getting around to posting them. Nothing crazy exciting, just some casual TDM. Some good old gameplay. Got a couple people hanging out at the end of the tunnel here. Oh, G-Warrior running up on us with the SMG. I believe that's Force Multiplier with the Autumn A500. Some pretty good competition. And it looks like these were from April 28th, 2016. So that's almost 2 months old now. So this video is still on my iPhone 5S. Still before the version 1.5 update. So we got some older graphics and you know, some iPhone 5S style graphics, but not that there's any crazy effects in aircraft, but aircraft has changed a lot with the 1.5 version update. You know, it's a lot more musky. There's like this dust clouds rolling around, things like that. But you know, I've also upgraded my arsenal quite a bit since then. You know, I still, my Shamrock A500, the 6-star, is still my go-to primary weapon. You know, I just can't beat it with anything else so far. But it has been leveled up a bit since. You know, I just level it up from playing with it. I don't spend money or burn guns trying to upgrade it. You know, I could get into that more. Maybe I will, I guess, sometime in this video, but you know, it's just not efficient to max out your primary and then play with it. But I think you might see it after the match. Not sure if I left those in or cut them out, where you gain the gun XP and your match rewards and all that. But it's probably around level 23, 25 maybe nowadays, and what are we, June 18th? So 10 days less than 2 months, I guess. Nowadays I think I just hit level 30, so starting to get up there. Obviously 6-stars go up to level 35, so you know, we'll get there someday. I'm not in any rush. You know, obviously there's a little bit of performance boost maxing it out, but you know, I mean, I guess I could get into that now. You know, it's nothing crazy, but I mean, my thoughts are that, you know, basically if you max out all your best weapons, then there's nothing to, then you're not maximizing your rewards for each match, because every time you play, you are gaining XP, you gain gun experience points, and your gun levels up by playing with it. And so obviously once you max out your gun, you're no longer going to gain those points all your time playing. All the possible XP that you're earning while playing the game, all the possible gun XP, not player XP, gun XP, is completely wasted. So I would say never, absolutely never max out your primary weapon. At least, you know, don't like make it your priority. Obviously, you know, if you have one go-to gun, sure, go for it. You know, if you've just been playing a long time and it gets maxed out, you know, there's nothing wrong with playing with it. I'm not saying that. But, you know, if you have say you have a 6-star and, you know, you're trying to build up you know, another 6-star to eventually evolve to a 7-star, you know, I would say, you know, any 1 to 3-star weapons that you get, absolutely do not use them for the 6-star that you're playing with. Use them to build up your 6-star burners, your other matching 6-star. Use it for those. definitely before you put it into the gun that you play with. And that's how you're really going to start to be more efficient with your, with your use of what they offer you in game. They're offering you gun XP just by playing the game, and so by playing with maxed out weapons, you're never going to gain that XP. You're just wasting that potential. So hopefully that makes sense. I'm not here to preach or anything. I'm far from having the best inventory or anything like that. I've been playing since December 2015, around like December 15th. I'm pretty sure it was, probably exactly December 15th. I first downloaded the game. I still don't have any 7-star weapons. I got 2, practically max level 6 stars, my Shamrock A500 and my regular edition Far End. I've managed to get and build a handful of other 6-star weapons, but other than that, I've just grinded up 4-star weapons, even the 1 to 3-star veteran weapons. I've been grinding all of those lately, since training got easier. Just been maxing those out, having some fun with that, posting some video reviews on that. But at the same time, I've only spent $30, so I'm not here to show off or anything. This guy's just sitting there. I don't have a big head. I don't feel like I need a 7-star to get the attention from everyone or anything like that. Like I said in a couple of my recent videos, I would much rather, absolutely 100% much rather, build a 6-star of every single weapon before I ever make my first 7-star. I think that'd be a lot more fun, a lot more, cool. It's just, you build these things out. I just can't imagine burning so many 6-stars when they're good guns. Like I got a 6-star rocket launcher. I got a 6-star Bravo Edition grenade launcher. I got 2 6-star Hydras. I got 2 6-star KPKs. I'd rather just keep them at 6 stars and not have to use them all as burners. My Far N is the only 7-star that's ready to go. I got it maxed out, and I got another 6-star just waiting to be put into the Evolve. And I probably have enough 6-star burners at this point, but I just can't. Obviously the Far End is nothing special, especially the regular edition. If I did it for anything, and I've said it before, I would only do it for the camo, for the change in appearance. And obviously there's a little performance benefit, but I just can't burn that many 6-stars. It's just too painful. But like I said, I only spent $30. Might be a completely different story if I spent more money. I'd be glad to spend more money, but it's just so hard. I'm not gonna sit here and diss Gameville. I'm not gonna sit here and diss Digital Legends. They've put something incredible together. Obviously, it's taken up a lot of my time. I choose to spend my time playing this game. There's entertainment value and all that. I try to show a little bit of support with the $30. I've just bought 3 $10 deals. If you want to be efficient with your spending, I would say buy the $100 deals, or buy gold, or the $50 and $100 deals. I think the $100 deal is like the Peacemaker deal. I don't know if the $50 deal has a name. So you get like gold, you get a crate, and you get cash, the money, currency, whatever you want to call it. So if you want to be efficient with spending, I would go for those purchases. But I just chose to spend $30 just to show a little support. I didn't buy those to try to get ahead in the game. You're definitely not gonna get ahead in the game by buying 1 or 2 $10 deals, right? But I'd be glad to spend more if they could just start handling this game appropriately. Maybe I could go off on that on another video and just really provide some great examples of things that, Gameville in particular, that they should do, since they are the publisher. They manage all the social media, they handle the customer support for this game. Obviously Digital Legends, I'm sure it's incredibly hard to develop something this good, and obviously there are some seemingly trivial issues that still, you know, make it into production, which is incredibly frustrating. The most recent one being the June challenges. You know, you got the seasonal quests. They seem to be doing them every single month nowadays. You know, the ones for June just aren't working. You know, if you play this, you know that by now. And that's just, I mean, I really don't understand. It makes me think that they don't even have anybody working in QA. But that said, I mean, the graphics are so amazing, and you know, the gameplay is great and all that. So, you know, I'm sure it's far from easy. And so, you know, I don't want to put too much on them. They've done a great job in my opinion so far. Hopefully they can keep improving the game. But you know, as for Gameville, I absolutely do not agree with the way that they handle this game. You know, I would love more than anything to have my own publishing company and take it over. You know, it's just so painful to see so much potential in this game brought down by you know, not being handled correctly. You know, that said, they do have some positives. You know, like I said, I'm not going to go into a full review right now. You know, if you want to see something like that, let me know in the comments below. I could definitely pull something together and, you know, shed some light on certain topics that I think really need to be addressed. And you know, at the end of the day, your money speaks. You know, if you like what they're doing, throw them some money, you know, show some support. You know, but if you don't like what they're doing, don't spend money. You know, it's as simple as that. You know, that's one of the most painful things in my opinion, is I see all these people complaining, and then they say that they spent, like, you know, $1,000, $2,000. You know, I could name people, I'm not going to name them right now, that at least claim that they've spent, you know, $10,000, over $10,000 US dollars. You know, and on the same hand, I question those people, because there was, you know, Gameville finally acknowledged that there was an inbox glitch, and, you know, I honestly think a handful of those people, you know, maybe some people really do spend that much money, and, you know, good for you if you're in a position where you're able to do that, but, you know, I really think that there's at least a handful of people that haven't spent nearly as much as they say they have, and, you know, they're just using it as a cover story for their inbox glitch exploits. But you know, it's fine by me. I think the game's, you know, still playable. It's, you know, frustrating to see everyone with 7-star weapons and things like that, but, you know, at the end of the day, I'm still competing just fine with my 6-star Shamrock A500 and, you know, the slew of other weapons that I've been able to obtain and build up. And you know, honestly, if I could pick one thing to improve this game, I think they should introduce some game modes. You know, I got a handful of, you know, I think great ideas that they could implement, that could really make this game take off. You know, that's another thing. If you want to see a more in-depth video, let me know in the comments below, or, you know, simply just leave a like, and I'll be able to make some more videos. You know, I could really go into details about some game modes that could, you know, keep the current players happy, bring more people into the game, make the game more exciting, you know, things like that. You know, so many ideas, but at the end of the day, I'm not the developers. You know, I don't know if they're making money, I don't know if they're losing money, you know, it's a business at the end of the day, right? So, you know, it doesn't just happen, you know. You don't just spend time and resources developing new game modes just to throw them out there and make a handful of people happy, right? There's, you know, critical business decisions going on behind the scenes that none of us are aware of. But, you know, just some thoughts. You know, I completely went down a path I didn't even think I would go down in this video. You know, I'm just spitting off the top of my head here. You know, I never really plan anything out for these voiceovers. Just giving you some gameplay and some thoughts straight from the top of my head. Hopefully I don't sound too stupid. Hopefully there's some good ideas in there. Hopefully you learn a thing or two and get some entertainment value out of this. But you know, just some thoughts. You know, I'm excited to to keep bringing some more videos out. Like I said, I've been working on my 1 to 3 star veteran collection for whatever that's worth. You know, like I said before, you know, never build up any weapon from 3 stars or below, unless you really need to or something. And obviously, I think veteran editions can be an exception. You know, I'm doing that, just having fun with that. I got my veteran crate coming up in, I think, about a week from the time of recording this video, so hopefully I'll pull something good. What else? I got a handful of 4-star veterans that I still got to work on leveling up. So expect those videos coming, you know, tons of new stuff. I'm also working on video request ideas. You know, I probably got about 10 different video, you know, specific ideas that people have requested. I know I haven't really gotten to any of those yet, just getting rid of some of this footage that I banked, like this gameplay you're watching now. Just putting it out there, hope you enjoy it, and we'll keep on grinding, keep on putting out videos. You know, I'd love to see the subscribers keep going up. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed, and that'll do it for this video. Thanks for stopping by, thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next video.